So now with this video, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over some of the accessory stuff that I mentioned, right? I mean, honestly, with the template that I'm gonna give you, I'll explain this all in the template, but the main workout is gonna be those, squat jump, pistol, or squat jump, push up, pistol, row, split squat, and plank. So those six exercises. Those are your main. And honestly, guys, you're gonna hit. If you just do those, you're gonna be golden, right? Especially while you're away. And again, especially if you just jack it up and move from one to the next. But however, here I'm going to show you some accessory stuff as we kind of went over briefly at the end of our session that can help facilitate, like again, biceps, triceps, pull over, and to hit the hammies a little bit. Kind of some of the areas that are a little bit underdeveloped. I'm also going to show you a fly too, which we didn't go over. So, all right. So again, for me, honestly, again, unless it's a push-up or you're doing a split squat, even split squat, you can kind of keep the straps at this level, or you're doing some kind of plank work, you can kind of let the straps hang out right there. If you've got it in between the double stitch and the end, you can pretty much move around and not have to change it. Again, the only times you really would is the push-up. The only times I do is the push-up and if I'm doing something from a plank position. All right, cool. Bicep curl. Let me just kind of shift this a little bit. So, right, the big thing, biceps, right, we want, just a little bit more, is we want the bicep or the upper arm to be in line with the strap, in the same direction as the strap. Because that's where the line of resistance is, right? So we want the upper arm to be parallel with the strap. Real simple, right? Just again, the cool thing about this is you can really work your core, same time you work your bicep. And you can even go single leg, right? You make this more challenging by walking a little bit deeper. So I like these a lot. Honestly, TRX is great for any pulling, period. All right, tricep, kind of the same way, right? The same principles apply. Because you're gonna be facing in a push-up direction, I like to take the straps all the way out. Then, right, again, I want my upper arm to be parallel with the straps. So, all right, so upper arm parallel with the straps. I'm gonna let my body come through. Elbows stay in and tight. Don't let the elbows flare out. Elbows stay in and tight. And then you're just gonna press away, right? So these are basically skull crushers or, like a bent over pull, tricep extension. So elbows stay in and high, right? Elbows stay in and high. Another kind of cool way you can do this is you can take the strap. Well, never mind, I don't think the TRX. I got another suspension trainer, it's a little bit different. You can grab the handles kind of like this in more of a neutral position and do it that way. And I actually prefer that. I feel like it really gets into my tricep better. So there's your tricep extension, right? Elbows stay in and up, upper arm parallel with the strap. The next thing is your pullover, since we're already in this position. So the way I kind of like to do this is, again, I like the handles the same way because it goes after a little bit more of the rear deltoid or the back of the shoulder. Right here, just extending through and pull, right? Extend through and pull. Extend through, pull. Core's nice and engaged, right? So again, working your core. You can also grab the handles and do it a little bit more of a traditional way. And this is basically the rollout we did in the very beginning. The last upper body one I want to show you, and you can do this in conjunction with the flies, right? Or with the curls. You can do curl, you can go into fly, you can do pull over, and then tricep extension. So, all right, we're going to take the straps back up to about that again, where I like to kind of have it live, which is in between double stitch in the bottom, and then with the fly, it's what I had to do in the beginning, right? Where you just the squat to fly or squat to high row. you're just, I kind of liken this to opening up a really big book, right? Imagine like you're opening up a really big book. Again, you can also go, one of the things I really like to do here is Y, take it out to a T and up to a Y. T, Y. All right, now the last two, right, we're gonna go over are the, again, we're coming down to the ground, so we're gonna lower the straps, we're gonna put the heels in, and just make sure your heels, especially if you've got a thick soled shoe, make sure that your heels are firmly in there and it's not gonna pull your shoe off. Let me see if I can position this properly. I guess it doesn't really matter too much if you can see my head. But, right, we can start off with, let your head, you can't see this, but let your head completely relax on the floor. Arms down. We're gonna drive through the heels. This is the thing, the tendency is to kind of lift the hips and not drive through the heels. You wanna drive down through the heels to lift the hips, right? Drive down through the heels to lift the hips. So it may be just starting off doing these, right? Doing like 10 of these and then just holding for 10. Once you feel really solid and that you can articulate this movement well, then you can go single leg, right? Leg curls, or you can go double leg curls. But the key is to keep the hips lifted the entire time. Now again, you can also lower down. This is a little way to, this is kind of a regression of the leg curl, right? As you can lower down, hips up, curl in, out, lower down. Hips up, curl in, extend out, lower down. All right, guys. I hope this video is helpful. Again, I'll send along a template with some ideas. See you soon.